Hey guys, welcome to the breakdown. Chapter 5, Shock Jock. Basically, this episode, the first, honestly, these three suck. And I didn't like them. The ending of the big battle, so they wrap up the big battle. Then we go to Vecna immediately manipulating the kids. And again, I don't like I get that he's creepy. I get that it's bright and, it's in his mind and stuff. But I just loved the viciousness and the evil that was pouring out of this man in the previous season, when it's like, wow, there's somebody like 11, only more powerful. Whoa, that's cool. This is stupid. I hate this. This is like Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, and it's like, it's just creepy. It's also got like, feelings of, it's dealing with children.
What's also interesting is
at the stuff in their mouths. What the fuck are you doing?
And at the very, very, very end, it looks like he doesn't need their cooperation at all. And so it's like, well, what was this whole farce for?
What's the point of this? Then they save 8, so 11 and 8 talk, and
Linda's back there acting her heart out. Oh, it's not her. And then we move on to the next scene.
Yeah.
Oh, she does.
I thought that's hilarious. I thought and you know what's funny, Joe, that you said that? I thought you were meaning, they got Linda Hamilton and she's putting in effort. It's just they forgot to film all those scenes.
Yeah.
Like the camera was off. They were doing something else and Linda Hamilton's in a room. There's this elaborate story and backstory for her character, but we just never see it.
There's a lot of things, yeah. So they escape or whatever. It's like, we're far enough. Then we find out that
Derek meets Max and Holly in the woods, and they formulate a plan. They're going to distract Vecna. I hate this. All this stuff with the new characters, the Derek and the Holly and the thing, it's not as strong as if we have our characters that we know interacting with the fucking thing. All right. And then Will and Robin talk about coming out, and so that sets up the later on in 7 where he comes out. But I think that he could have come out a lot sooner. And then, but right before the badass battle that happened, that gives him, he was like, fuck this, I'm taking Vecna on. That would have been way better. Dustin and Steve fight. They push each other and punch each other and kind of fall through walls and stuff. What do they fight about? I don't remember.
Steve says mean stuff about Eddie.
Oh, right. Yeah. He said a mean thing.
Yeah, he said...
He went out there. I told you guys not to be heroes.
Himself. It was pointless.
Yeah.
It's like he's smarter than you. It's like, well, who's the one who's alive? It's like, oof.
Yeah, and they got mad, and so they're mad at each other. And then Kali spends a bunch of time explaining her torture. They use her blood, but her blood isn't good enough. They want 11's blood because they're injected into pregnant women. They're creating more numbers. And they want to just do soldiers, and it's later revealed in another episode, Linda Hamilton is like, they should be attacking the Russians instead of killing Americans. So they wanted to create super soldiers. Right. It's only because, the broken clock is right. That's the one sage. Like, oh, damn it, the Russians! Will connects to the network just in time to save Max. So they come up with this idea that we plug in, and we did the pumpkins, but now we're doing the Demogorgon, and then he taps in, and it just so happened that he tapped in at the right moment that simultaneously Max and Holly are moving through memories, but they're lollygagging around and they're not going to the portal. And then fucking Vecna shows up and grabs Max. It's like, the fox. I finally caught the fox. Because she's been in there for 2 years. And that's the time jump is 2 years, even though it's been like fucking 6.
Well, don't tell that to Dustin, who said 2 years, because remember, Dustin thinks it was 2 weeks ago that Eddie died.
Right. Nobody fucking talks to Dustin for 2 fucking years about Eddie.
Yeah. But I actually do think this part was cool. I love the fact that Will was able to level up, and I was like, cool, we're going in a direction where I think we're going to do some cool stuff. And he snaps his fucking leg, and I was like, oh, cool. And then
and then this is Will. A lot of people give Will's actor a lot of shit for not acting, well. He's just not a good actor, they say. But I thought his acting in this scene was great. And he's like, when he does the emotion like that and he's tapping in, I thought it worked perfectly. And that's why it gets pretty much all the points right here. But if you think about it, it's another Will versus Vecna fight. But I like it. They came up with the idea, why don't we just kill Vecna right now? You're going to snap his neck, do that. And he tries, but unfortunately, all he's able to do is save Max and say, run. Max runs. Holly runs. And then Vecna says, get out. And it works.
Yeah.
Why does it work?
Because Vecna's a real one in charge. And the only reason he was able to get in is because he underestimated him.
Right.
And he captured him.
Yeah.
And then the Demogorgon explodes and black smoke comes out of it in the real world, signifying the Mind Flayer's influence and hold, leaving it as a signal to the audience that when they do that for Henry later, when the black smoke comes out of Henry, it is, the Mind Flayer's influence is leaving Henry. And Henry used to be this little boy in the play that we all saw, and he was the little boy, and the little boys aren't bad, and so we can't make Henry evil from the very beginning, and so Henry breaks 3 of the Mind Flayer.
Unless his play was the stupid cats one that we saw.
The stupid cat playing. That's a movie, Jordan. We saw it.
It's
was
a play.
and then it was a movie. But we
You
saw the
created
movie.
cats.
We didn't see the play.
Let's go beat him
I
up.
didn't see the play.
I saw the
Was
play.
the play better than the movie?
It
Yes.
had to be. It had to be.
Anyways.
It's so weird, but...
And then at the end, they find a bubble. They find the exotic matter ball, which I fucking hated. It's a MacGuffin. It's a Deus Machina. It's a pointless piece of shit. It's the fucking... This is Star Wars Disney writing. And we got the white matter and the exotic matter. It's stupid.
You don't think
And
that,
she shoots it.
You don't think this is how we're going to do the Alien... Was it Alien 3? Alien Resurrection? Where...
Don't you dare.
Well, because all they have to do is get Vecna near the wall and then damage the bubble, and then he goes up to and it just like sucks him out through the tiny hole.
Yeah, but they're not in the Upside Down. He's in Dimension X. You think they're gonna kick him?
Well,
they can have Lucas do the Spartan kick on Vecna.
Oh yeah, and all the lure him
Blow it
down.
up.
And all right, but anyways, it was a second battle with Vecna, but this time to save Max. And it's like, we've already done the Vecna Max thing. We saved Max, but whatever. It's messy. It gets done, but it's visually cool because they're spending $50 million an episode, and it looks good. But I didn't like it 4 out of 10.
I'd probably say 5. I think it was all right.
Yeah.
Episode 6, which is called Escape from Kamazots.
Kamazots.
Wiggle in time.
After shooting it, the blast does nothing to anyone. Not Nancy, not John. They're 2 feet from it, but it didn't hurt them at all.
And
It knocked them out.
They melt into the ground.
They took a powerful nap.
No.
After they woke up, they were very rested.
And then simultaneously, they recruit Mr. Clark. So he's going to do his thing. He's having sex with a librarian.
Yeah.
All right, Mr. Clark.
I thought that was a funny line, though. It's like if you get too loud in bed, she shush you.
It's good.
I thought it was funny.
Yeah, that's why it's in there. Somebody came up with the joke first, and they put it in there because that's a good joke. Henry can't go inside the cave again. So Max and Holly are safe again. They run to the cave, and he's like, God damn it, there's other ways to get to you.
But, yeah, maybe it's explained in the play, but he...
Well, they explained it, I think, in this episode.
But nothing bad happened to him
Yeah,
in the
nothing-
cave.
Just
Oh, fuck. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
He's
that
in
was
a mine.
He's in a mine shaft.
They better
Yeah.
explain this
Maybe
shit.
when he gets the particles, he goes back and he opens it in the cave.
Okay. No,
But-
he was about
But
to
it's
open it
still-
right there, and then they stopped that.
But so it's
Yeah.
like, I don't know.
All right, and then they use albums to explain the comas. I like this from Robin. She's like, "Oh, here's why they haven't woken up yet. You know, you take the album out of the cover, and then you remember?
Yeah.
Okay. And then Will versus Vecna. Will built the tunnels. This is a retcon. Not really sure
do you sleep?
why they need to do this. You're sleeping and you're directing the Demogorgons to build a tunnel, but in my recollection, the tunnels were already there, even when he went into the Upside Down. But I guess no, when he would sleep the first night, he would sleep in the Upside Down. Then he would creating the tunnel. I don't know, but I don't know why when. It's whatever. Inconsequential.
You can't think about any of that
built
stuff
the tunnels.
too hard. Yeah.
And I'm like, oh my God, he built the tunnels. I don't give a fuck. Anyways, you don't get to write the ending, Mike. But he's like, but we all do. Maybe we all write the ending, all of us. And it starts with getting Will back. So that's the scene with 11. Where it's like, are we gonna get our happy ending?
No, we're not.
Kylie is like listening.
They're always gonna
Are they
chase
just
you. They're gonna
friends
kill
now?
him.
Do I miss the meeting where they
this
broke up
sucks, man.
too?
What the fuck? Honestly, Stranger Things should have ended at that dance where he's dancing with fucking Ellie, or I keep calling her Ellie, but 11, and they live happily ever after, and you never know. They ended up together, they're together, they married, and they had children, and everything's fine. But no, because now it seems like it's all platonic.
Yeah.
It's like the actors have no chemistry, and they were strangers. They haven't seen each other in 7 years from the last season. And Mike is like, who are you?
Yeah.
Who are you?
What happened to
Your forehead doesn't move anymore.
what happened? All right, and then a crack in the spyglass in the shape of a cave. We already went through that scene. We talked about that, how stupid it was, and then she just falls through the floor, and she's exactly where she needs to be. And then we get a whole scene of Robin and her girlfriend arguing. I guess her girlfriend thinks she's on drugs. This is the drama that I'm really here for.
Even the character points out how stupid it is. It's like the Earth split into 4 in the middle of our town, and we've been living in quarantine for 2 years.
And you don't believe
that like some weird shit could be happening?
And then Dustin and Steve make up in this episode,
Finally.
and they cry, and it was he was right.
It was long overdue.
To stop Steve from using the ladder. Turns out he saved his life because the ladder falls in the hole as it melts and shit. And then the pace slams to a fucking crawl when we go to Jonathan and fucking Nancy. Basically, he unproposes to her.
I hate the clash. What the fuck you say, bitch?
Yeah.
You put that shit on, I ignore everything. So I hate your articles. I think they're dumb.
Throws the fucking tape at her. No, he doesn't. Anyways, they unpropose, and they realize that they don't really want to be married, and they don't really want to be together, honestly. And they just love each other. But at the end, and I think this is what confused the people who want these two to be together. Oh, they said, I love you, and I love you too. Yeah, but you're going to love a friend.
Yeah, it's like, look, it's not going to work out. It's fine.
Right. But some people still think that they're together, and this was just, they work through their issues now and then. It's the creators had to say, no, they're broken up. Nancy's not going to be with Steve nor Jonathan. That's the path we chose.
Yeah,
but it's going to upset some people.
But the
shippers are crazy.
Right. And you and me were like, fuck Nancy. I don't want Steve to get with Nancy. I don't want him to fucking get shacked up with that.
He
let the man be
better.
free.
Yeah, he's going to get somebody better.
All right. So then the fucking goo hardens, and they're like, oh, my God, the goo hardened. Look at that. And then they break through the wall, and Dustin and Steve save them.
Yep.
Okay. And then we got the memory in the cave. This is, what the fuck with this scientist? What does this scientist think? A Boy Scout is there to fucking kill him? So fucking stupid. The Boy Scout.
Maybe he was
He's
on
in
drugs
shock,
or something.
Joe.
No, but actually, the Boy Scout does kill him. Mm-hmm. Boy Scout's like, you fucking.
He shot
me.
Holy shit.
That fucking 7-year-old picks up this rock. Fucking kills him.
That's pre-particles.
Yeah.
So, I mean, maybe.
And then he goes to open the box. We never see what the box is. I think it's the mind flayer particles. Gets in the boy, and that's when Henry is first possessed. And from that moment, he becomes evil.
It could
he
be
was
the
not
Pulp
evil
Fiction
before.
briefcase.
He was a good boy, and then that's why
He killed a man with a rock.
So
that man shot him.
So why the caves?
That man was gonna shoot him again.
So why the caves?
Why the caves? Yeah, that it happened in the caves. It's part of the cave network. Or like Alex said, he picked up the box. He opened the box, then he shut the box real quick, ran up, then opened the box in the other cave, and or maybe once he's possessed, he goes up to that cave network and makes his home and directs fucked up shit from that cave. I don't know.
Maybe we have to fly to New York and go see the play.
Well, we're gonna get a whole hour of it in the next episode because they're gonna do Henry's backstory. They're gonna so that you don't have to watch the play. They're gonna do the thing. Okay. And Vecna, and by the way, you don't get to know none of this cool stuff. You know, it's not in the show. You have to do all this, like the whole reason why. What's the previous Dr. Brenner or something like that? You know why Brenner did all this, Joe?
No.
Right. But he did it all because of his dad. his dad got lost in a different dimension, and that's why he's obsessed to go looking for him in a different dimension. And once he gets the power and realizes this is the way I can go to travel to other dimensions, and I'm going to do this and that, and now I'm an exotic matter ball, and they're fucking transported to the Demogorgons somehow.
That'd be cool. Can we see that?
No.
Oh.
And then the Mind Flayer fucks everything up, and he's released the Mind Flayer, and so yeah. All right. And then before she can see what's in the scientist's box, she's interrupted by Max that says, "I found the exit."
Let's get the fuck out of here. Slowly.
And then they proceed to not get the fuck out of there very slowly. And then, yeah.
And the entire time they're
Wait
looking
a
for the
minute.
exit, Max never tells this little girl, hey, I know where my exit is. I'm not going to tell you that you have to find your exit.
That's
because
hilarious.
I'm going to... She could have got there and found her exit and go, all right, good luck with your thing, bye, and then abandoned the child.
That's what happens. But meanwhile, Vecna sends the Demodogs against Max because he uses Will one last time as a spy to find Max, and then he kills, and then he...
Why? Why, Joe?
Why? Why, Joe?
Where would a girl in a coma be?
Why, Joe? At the hospital?
A hospital?
No.
Hawkins is this fucking
Hawkins?
big. How many hospitals with coma wards are there?
Do you realize that Vecna at any moment can walk into the fucking hospital himself? Why does he send Demodogs for instead? This motherfucker hates Max.
But he wanted to know the exact room. He didn't want to walk.
Oh, we didn't know the room, man.
Another room number. He
For
didn't
2
want
fucking
to
years.
walk up and down and go to the elevators. Nobody wants that.
No one wants that.
Clever fox finally gets revealed. Bitch, I've been in the hospital for 2 fucking years. You could have showed up at any moment.
Her legs don't work.
Anyways, then Holly's mom is a girl boss. She's not possessed by Vecna. Vecna can't come through. By the way, Vecna can come through at any time he wants because he's already broken the veil and he can just show up like he did with the military.
Yeah, he fucking destroyed the
He
military.
can just do whatever he wants, but he doesn't because he's a lazy fuck. And then they talk forever in front of the portal before it closes. Then at the end they run to the portals. And then the episode ends before they get there, and then you just hear beep, beep. Oh, she's gonna wake up now from her coma. 5 out of 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Episode 7, the final, not the final episode, but the penultimate episode, which got downvoted to hell. It's called The Bridge. This is when it's revealed that the Upside Down
It
is
is a
actually a
wormhole.
bridge, wormhole.
Whenever Vecna died, he went back to the abyss to
Well,
heal
the
his
Abyss
wounds.
is Dimension X.
But that's where he went.
Yeah.
Go heal his wounds.
Right. So, and then Max comes back, and she realizes she didn't need the music. She just needed Lucas.
Power of love.
Power of love. And Holly wakes up, but she's in Dimension X, and she gets fucked up. And
She gets out. She's like, oh, she's got to go home. He runs outside. He's like, this is not home.
that bitch likes me.
She's like, fuck you, Max.
fuck you, man.
So she runs and trips over this rock. She's like, what the fuck is that? She opens it. It's like, hey, that's the Upside Down. Go in there.
Right. And
like,
then she's
nope.
like, wait a minute, wait, fuck!
You go head first, you go feet first. You watch. I was watching that. It's like
Feet.
head
She was
first.
fine. She was flying through the air, and she would have splatted, but he eventually grabs her and pulls her up.
Yeah, Nancy and them like hear her from the Upside
And they're
Down.
about to
like,
watch her splat right there.
"Whoa." But then it cuts to something else. Back to the hospital.
Yeah, and then the white ground is randomly solid. Nancy and Jonathan are free. Steve, this is when Steve saves them. Okay, fine. And then we also see that Vecna's is like upside down looking mind flayer. I noticed, and I was
Yeah.
like, oh, maybe that'll be the mind
beating heart
flayer or
thing.
something.
Yeah.
Then the teacher helps. He's got these various experiments with balloons and shit. And then Will talks with his mom, and then Holly's mom wakes up and she wants to help, and they're like, no, you're hurt. And it's like, bitch, this woman has been helping very much, and if she wants to help, let her help. But no, you're hurt. And they finally convince her not to go, and then nobody remembers their father.
Hey, go take care of Ted. Who?
Nobody. You could have said that.
Your
And
husband.
she's like, who?
Your husband.
Holly falls in the air. Vecna saves her, and he snatches her up at the last minute. Then there's the ups, and then all the characters sit down in the radio thing, and they all listen to the explanation of the Upside Down from Dustin. Why does Dustin know all this? Because he found the notebook of Brenner, so he explains everything. And people finish each other's sentences. People say a word a random word, waffles.
The abyss. Why?
Waffles. Here's what we need to do.
D&D.
And then Steve's radio tower plan. So Steve is the one that comes up with the plan. Hopper's plan is stupid. He wants to fly a helicopter to blow up, and it fucking sucks. And Steve's like, what if we use the tower, because then once the dimension is merging, then
explosion.
Yeah.
Use radio tower.
And then L11 can fight Vecna with her mind powers. Yeah. And then but then Will goes, "Wait a minute. Everybody get into this room."
Everybody.
Or he's actually talking with his mom, and I was like, "This is where it's gonna happen."
Mike overhearing
and then Mike
it.
comes around. I'm like, "This is fucking perfect.
Yeah, that's how you
Keep
do
it right here. This is all you need." Then he goes, "Everyone needs to hear this." I'm like, "What? Everyone?" And then everybody's in the room, and it's just it didn't work. They took 12 hours to film this scene. I know why they took 12 hours to film the scene, because it just is the wrong time.
Yeah, it was just felt forced and just terrible timing, and then just to nitpick on that. I was like, shut up, Jonathan, because Jonathan's all crying. But I got you. Jonathan, get the fuck out of here. I don't like you.
That's his brother, man. What the fuck?
No,
but he doesn't like Jonathan.
So Jonathan has to leave?
No, yeah, Jonathan, get out.
All right. Well, anyways, they gather around the dinner table. Vecna gathers the children around the Christmas. Oh, I'm sorry. So he says, I'm gay, or he says, I don't like girls. And then everybody's like, and me, and my axe, and my bow. And then we do the action scene where Nancy
it just
kills
seems
so many people.
Everybody kills everybody.
Yeah.
Well, what is the point? The point was they used the truck to break into the Upside Down.
Yeah.
Yes.
Back into the Upside Down. Question.
Yes.
Couldn't they have just lifted another panel anywhere and then gone into the Upside Down?
I think they wanted a vehicle of some sort.
Okay.
But I don't know.
I mean, you could lift multiple panels and I don't know, make the hole a little bigger and drive a vehicle there. I don't know. But
did they hide a Humvee? I think.
But I guess if they did that, they would have fallen, thousands of feet, just like Holly. So they knew that this connection was a stable connection, and there's ground to ground. Okay. But anyways, I forgot to say that before that, they were trying to locate the second group using the dude. And he's doing the Snookums joke. All right, Snookums, come here, Snookums. Are you coming, Snookums? Like 17 times. I'm like, this is dumb. Anyway, they find the second group of Nancy, Jonathan, Dustin, and Steve. They all embrace. Yeah. They're safe. And then we get the scene with Lyndall Hamilton saying, and the soldier's really upset, too. And he's like, oh, goddamn 11. But then he's actually losing faith. He's like, you find the girl. That's all you're saying. I hate you. And she's like, motherfucker, I'm going to kill Russians.
If her story had been more compelling, that would be fun.
It'd be cool.
But, again, it's kind of like
sprinkled on.
Remember that the one of the worst movies we've ever seen together, that Jurassic Park, where they wanted to weaponize dinosaurs? It doesn't make any fucking sense. It's exactly the same thing where they're like, we just want to weaponize it. It's like, you got bombs and stuff. You got all sorts of things that you can do, and this whole thing doesn't make a whole lot of sense, and it's kind of really dumb. And if her motivation was like Brenner's that you told me just now, that sounds way more cool. Mm-hmm. Like if she's Brenner's sister, I mean, it kind of look the same. Yeah. They're both like super white and poofy hair. That would be
so many other things they could have done. Then the big group explains everything: the bridge, the abyss. I'm repeating myself actually, but Ellie picks up the truck to get that going. We get the you die I die scene where they get the weapons, set that up. Callie suggests here that they both must die, so that plants the seed. Oh my God, the audience is thinking, oh, 11's gonna kill herself, but they have to subvert expectations. Otherwise, if they're just like, hey, let's kill ourselves, and then they kill ourselves, audience is not going to be down with that.
You know, like Thelma and Louise, they get into a red convertible, and
but they didn't say, "Hey, let's kill ourselves." An hour or two before that scene.
Yeah. Well, then we have Actor of the Year David Harbour, who looks he's like,
He looks like he's sleeping. He's got a fake beard.
Callie, I don't like Callie, and if Callie does stuff, I'll kill Callie. I'll just kill Callie right away. Oh, thanks, David Harbour. You want to get another take?
Wait,
No.
is that what happened?
Yeah, he's staring him at Winona Ryder, going like, I don't like
I don't
Callie.
trust.
I'll trust Callie. I'll kill Callie. It's like, are you gonna try? Can you please? I don't find it compelling either, David Harbour, but like, please.
All right. But yeah, we get the coming out scene, the big plan. It fell out of place. And then we do the action scene, and Nancy is a badass, and she's shooting all the people, and they're shooting at her, but nobody hits her. They're also shooting at the dude driving the truck. He doesn't get hit. They break into the Upside Down, and that's it. And then Vecna says,
It has begun.
It has begun. And then the candles, and he's doing the things with the kids.
And he didn't need their consent or their compliance or anything, so this whole thing, this ruse was dumb.
He needs their mind to say yes.
No, he didn't.
And it's fourth down, and we threw a Hail Mary, and we're going to see.
Fourth and 1, throw a Hail Mary.
Don't forget.
What? The fuck are you doing?
We're going to see what happens.
Fourth and ninjas. Hail Mary, baby. But, sir, it's right there.
I want this to work as an allegory joke, but it doesn't really work. But we're just going to say they're throwing a Hail Mary when it's 4th and 1.
Don't forget that there's the wild card, Joe.
What's the wild card?
The Lieutenant Bad Guy and his
Lieutenant Bad Guy.
He's like, we need to get as many guns as we can, and him and his group sneak into the Upside Down, and they're going to be the wild card.
I fucking forgot about that. That's just more guns and action. So ain't nothing going to happen there. All right, well, that's it. An hour and 22 minutes. God damn it.
How long?
I might have to cut these spoilers out completely.
How long do you think Linda's going to be in this movie?
Screen
time. I think like less than 10 minutes.
Oh, my God, yeah. She's going to get 5 more minutes.
10
It's
minutes
basically
total?
her death.
You think she dies?
Yeah. There's a chance that she'll be like, she'll go back into the government and make sure that nobody ever tries to do this again. But that's going from zealot to ally in 5 seconds. No way.
They have to be if they're doing a Holly spinoff, you have to have a military bad guy.
There's no Holly spinoff. They've already announced that all the characters in the animated spinoff are completely new characters.
There's an animated spinoff?
It's an animated spinoff. There's no other thing. There's just an animated.
He worked in the other movies or shows. He's like, hey, don't be a dick. That's right. Don't be a dick.
Yeah. So animated spinoff, Stranger Things Tales from '85, set to release in 2025, plus an untitled live action series with new characters, both under scene, who are involved. In the prequel, the franchise. That's the one that has me most worried. So
the live action
Tales of '85 is set between seasons 2 and 3. The untitled live action spinoff is a new series with a fresh cast and setting, described as being based on an original idea, with the Duffers producing but not show running, focusing on new stories in the Stranger Things world. So that has to be a prequel. Wait, it has to. No, because it can't be a prequel, and it can't run concurrent. Oh, this isn't going to end well.
Oh, I forgot to mention in the first video you said, what did you like? Remember all of those idiots from season 2 that I hated? They all got shot in the face, and that was really fun. Kylie's friends, when she was really sad about her friends dying. It's like,
one guy
it was like, I hated all of you, and them getting shot in the face was awesome.
That was there for you.
Yeah, just for me.
And the other spinoff was The First Shadow. That was the prequel stage play that opened in London and Broadway and explored the origins of characters like Henry and Vecna. Oh my God. New settings, new characters, different location. That's not good. Netflix don't want to let it go. So
nope.
Yeah. I have negative interest in that. Negative interest. If the Upside Down sticks around and Dimension X is still there, and Dimension X, the Mind Flayer, comes back and haunts a new group of kids. Because it's not Henry. It's going to be revealed it's the Mind Flayer. Guarantee you. And they do battle with Mind Flayer. Mind Flayer is defeated. Then the spinoff is the Mind Flayer comes back. And it's kids that are living in Texas.
The Mind Flayer.
Or they'll be in California. I don't fucking know. Where is this set?
The Mind Flayer had a
Midwest.
It had an evil twin with a mustache.
It's not the mind flayer. It's the what flayer? The
Mind Slayer.
the mind slayer. Nice. With the
He
mud.
was like, you haven't met my brother.
My brother was killed, and now you're gonna die. And then they'll have cameos from Elle with the lip filler, and they could show up as adults to help, like Hopper and have them helped.
To be like chapter 2, the kids come back to Hawkins.
Every 100 years, he gets his ass kicked. My kids. My fucking kids. If only I attacked stupid-ass adults.
We should have gone for babies.
Next time I'll attack babies. And then we have Boss Baby. And then a Boss Baby crossover with Stranger Things. And Boss Baby kicks Stranger Things' ass. All right, we're loopy. We're talking too much. When we get to an hour and 30 is when this shit falls apart. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you guys on the next Angry Joe show. And the finale. Is it going to be satisfying?
Nope.
Most definitely is. Just not in the way that you think. Bye, guys.